Awesome.
Nice. Okay, third time lucky. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Kiwi Burger podcast.
It's episode 16, baby.
It's episode 16. Hey, David. David. Take it away. Allow me to regale you guys with a tale of last night. So, I went to a death metal concert last night at this place called San Fran. And, the thing is, I was kind of drunk at the time, so... as the dude I saw there, who is like this older metalhead dude who I live to annoy, jokes, but kind of test me now. I was a bit drunk, but like still, I don't know the name of the band, but I bought a shirt. But here's the issue: you know how death metal bands like to style their band name as like something unreadable? Well, this band is one of those guys. I'm wearing the shirt right now, and I have no idea what the fuck it says.
Send me a picture, I might be able to decipher.
What, you understand death metal? You speak the language?
Sometimes.
Damn, okay.
It's the thing is, like, if it's black metal, not so much. Grindcore, even less.
Grindcore sounds whack.
Old grindcore was cool as shit. That's where we got, like, Bolt Thrower.
Grindcore Squirm
Oh,
Sesh.
Like, Bolt Thrower was grindcore back in the 80s. Grindcore
Okay.
now it's a thing.
Excuse me, I look like shit. I'm hungover. But look at the logo.
Wow.
Yeah. What the hell?
It's like a
Awesome shirt,
it's like a it looks like the fruit salad single from the Wiggles.
Yeah.
Man, if I had I have a coworker who is way into this stuff. He'd be able to tell me exactly who that is, when they came out, what album that is, and why you should go kill yourself.
Jeez.
That took his turn.
No, he's just very he's an elitist. Speaking of weird topics, I was gonna tell you guys, I had a weird dream like 2 days ago. I had a dream that I was on a game show, but it was like in Chinese. And
A Chinese game show?
Yeah, like my opponents were Chinese, and it was like a Jeopardy style game show. The announcer asked one of the contestants a question. I couldn't understand any of it, but apparently he got it right because there was a whole bunch of confetti, everyone cheering, and a live fucking squid like dropped from the ceiling. Squid, and they just started eating it. Oh my god!
What?
Like, they were going fucking nuts, like that episode of Smiling Friends. Like, octopus just came from the ceiling, and they were like, yeah! They started fucking eating it alive.
Shit went fucking... I thought, like... you know what? Never mind, but, like, goddamn. Chinese game shows, like... You know, that would be a good game show, if we're being honest. Like,
No!
if you answer a question correctly, you get to eat a fucking squid. It's all yours, buddy.
It's like that,
Help yourself.
It's like that North Korean Squid Game animation, except somehow worse.
Wait, what? Do you mean South Korean?
No, the North Korean... There was a funny animation about
From
North
Flash
Korean...
Gate.
Yeah, from Flash Gates.
haven't
Holding
seen
a North Korean Squid Games, and they all were competing for food.
Well,
but this wasn't like... This wasn't just like squid meat. It was like an alive squid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much squid meat. I don't think they really differentiate.
Honestly, if we're being honest, let's just say like the cultural foods around the world often engage in bizarre practices. Because like there's a bunch of like Asian YouTubers who are. You guys ever see that like Asian mukbanger who fucking what was it? What did they do? It was they like poured hot water over a live fish and just ate it.
The way you said that made it sound like a slur.
Wait, mukbang?
I know.
It should be a slur. It's like fucking stupid content. Like, why the fuck are you watching like Nikocado Avocado eat?
I think one of my...
with Nikocado, it's morbid curiosity.
Oh, no, it's fucking funny.
With anybody else that does it, the only thing I've heard is that people who deal with anorexia, they get like second-hand satisfaction from eating by watching that.
I see. Actually,
I tune
speaking
into.
of Nikocado, though,
Hold on
he's
one
fucking
second.
funny.
Hold on one second. I love Nikocado Avocado, not because his
he's-
content is great, but as I had established last episode, I am addicted to just filthy, disgusting, down horrendous acts of self-deprecation.
Down horrendous.
subscribe to his
not the term you wanna
OnlyFans?
use in this situation.
Hold on. Y'all ever been so down horrendous that you rummage through a gas station tampon bin? No.
No.
Damn, me neither.
No, I think this is very specific. I think something's going on here, and I do not like it.
Anyway,
Oh,
Nikocado
hold on.
Avocado, I would
Did you guys
say
see
is
interesting
interesting.
Oomperville video?
I did see that. I did.
Brakes!
I absolutely love that video that Nikocado put out where he goes, "Oh, I just trolled all of you. You've all been played. Listen,
Honestly, he is a
you
troll.
don't gain 200 and so you don't gain.
I'm an actor. I was
No, he said he was. Yeah, he said it was an act. You don't gain the weight.
He wasn't saying his weight gain was an act. He's saying like the crying and fighting with his boyfriend all the time was an act.
That's an act. That's an
Yeah,
act,
but you
definitely.
can't. Yeah, you can act that part, but you've still destroyed your health in the
So,
process.
He does it for our entertainment, and we love him for that.
I may have sat here and watched you cry and felt kind of bad that you're doing this to yourself, but you don't tank your health as a joke.
Oh my god, that video, that gif, that
Ignore
gif
the
just
spill.
fills me up
I
with
love this
rage.
guy.
You know what I hate? You know what I hate? How fucking like cups of water or jugs. You know how like you're gonna pour something and it, instead of like pouring out, it goes down the cup like.
Because you hesitated, and hesitation is defeat.
Yeah, it's still,
That's a
fucking
very-
makes me mad. Like, bro, get out of the cup.
It's a very
in the way I want you to
wise-
go. Where the fuck are you going?
It's a very wise way to say that. It's because you hesitated and it shows weakness.
I can't claim that joke as my own.
Damn it, you fucking thief! I should kill you.
I don't know.
Anyway, back to the cultural food stuff.
No, I can't accept this. I cannot accept this.
No, like, God, we moved really fast. I kind of forgot where I was at.
We are on a roll.
I was saying that it doesn't matter what you eat, just don't eat it alive.
No.
Like, yeah, there's a lot of cultural norms and stuff. Like, we don't eat rats. Some people do. Don't eat the damn thing alive.
Yeah.
On YouTube, I keep getting recommended a video of street food Vietnamese cow vagina, and I feel violated watching it. I did watch it.
You
It was
ain't from Michigan if you never done this before.
like
Boom.
it is awful. And then there's this other YouTuber I've been watching. He doesn't like cook inhumane things, but he just does like the most outlandish dishes. Like he'll be like, "Here's fresh lamb head and like pork feet." It's like, I'm glad you found use for it. Not exactly sure about that one though. Like, let me go to his channel and I'll like read off some of them. Y'all just continue the conversation.
I was gonna say lamb cheeks are great.
Lamb cheeks.
Lamb cheeks.
Like it's literally just the meat off of the face.
Pork
it's-
gel
it's-
is also good. I fucking
Yeah,
love
it's
pork
just
gel.
super tender, fatty, but there's
My
not
friends.
a lot of it.
Pork crackling is the banger.
Oh, I love crackling.
It's
I got so tired of cracklings.
Yeah,
I used to love them, but
It's one of those snacks that our parents buy a lot, and they sell them in like industrial Costco size too. So they used to buy like 2 of those at a time, and that's like the only snack we had around for a long time. It was nuts.
yeah. And if you go to any international market, they'll just have tons of pork rinds and pork cracklings, and it's like they're all the same. The flavor of the pork cracklings is what oil you cooked it in,
Or what seasoning you put on afterwards.
I guess. But the ones I see usually don't have
extra seasonings on them.
Indeed,
Salt and
indeed.
vinegar. Fucking
Salt and vinegar. I can eat salt and vinegar anything.
Wait, what did you say?
Salt and vinegar chips are pretty good. I like them.
Do you know what's funny, actually? Well, not funny, kind of a bit problematic. On Twitter, some guy decided to post this video, and it's like, it's, you know how fish like flop around or like do that open mouth thing when they're like dead after they're dead. Well, there was like this video of a fish that had been fried in the middle, so like its tail and head was still uncooked, but it had like the whole, like the center of its body been fried up. And some dude decided to make a whole thing about how like apparently it was a Chinese food that they cook a fish alive, half the fish alive, and somehow it stays alive when you eat it. And people just believed
messed
it.
up. Okay, I found
know,
the.
It's not like it was fake because some guy was like spreading misinformation, but still.
I found
Some
the
people.
channel. It's called Uncle Rural Gourmet. First video most recent video 18 hours ago. Fatty bullfrog grilled on charcoal.
What?
That's
just gross.
Whole chicken
That is
cooked with
weird.
pork intestine. 20 rabbit heads deep fried with hot spices. Sheep stomach wrapped in massive meat.
That
Huge,
is-
chewy pork knuckles.
These are just disgusting.
That sounds like a porno.
Huge sheep lungs and delicious haggis hot pot.
You know what
Haggis.
also is disgusting?
What?
American buffets.
Oh yeah, this is the topic we're gonna go into.
Yeah, this is the
Damn,
topic
way to break the fourth wall.
I had thought about it.
Buffets. I've never actually been to a buffet. I'll tell you that much. I've never been to a buffet in my life.
Okay, you're not missing much.
Yeah, I know what a buffet is, but like I've just never been.
Yeah, so me and Logan, we went to Golden Corral I think 2 days ago, and it was all right. We went near closing though, so not everything was very fresh, and it just
yeah.
got us thinking about it because we've had preconceived thoughts of Golden Corral before. Golden Corral is like the American buffet. It is the
Okay.
buffet where you see regulars who throw up in the bathroom
Oh,
Just
just like
like-
women's.
just like regularly,
Just to go eat more food.
just to go eat more food.
The food is mediocre at best. Like
The
I wouldn't say it's definitely a quantity over quality situation. Of course you're at a buffet, but there are some buffets around here that are fantastic. The quality is fantastic. And it's all you can eat. The only difference is that Golden Corral is this ginormous franchise, and they can get away with mediocre food.
That was another thing I was going to talk about. What is it with buffets? Most of them are Asian to some degree, and then you have like American that doesn't exactly know what it wants to do. I think buffets are just like, they're a plague. It is like you take someone from like 300 years ago and bring him to like Golden Corral today, and it's madness.
Wait, what if he's from like Roman times? They do that shit all the time.
Well, the nobility did.
Yeah.
Also, I was gonna say, why are most of them Asian in nature? Like, I would like to see like Indian buffets. I think that would be such a good model
I think there
because it makes sense. You take your plate, you have this place for like naan bread, and then you get different types of curries and rice and all that cool stuff. I think that's
Oh,
a
yeah?
good model.
I
And
went
what's
to an Indian
another?
restaurant last night. It's pretty nice.
I love Indian food. I just love food. I'm gonna go to an international market after this.
Sizzlers went bankrupt because they stopped serving dino nuggets. Place that shit with some bullshit fried okra.
Hey, don't you diss fried okra.
Okay,
Oprah.
if I'm going down the buffet, I've got my taco bowl filled with nacho cheese and seasoned beef. and I'm thinking, you know what this needs? A nice side of Dino chicken nuggets. And I go over there, I see the fried bits, and I go, oh, they didn't do the Dino nuggets anymore. All right, let's see what this is. And it's a fucking okra. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be
Okra.
disappointed.
I don't think your buffet shut down because they stopped selling dinosaur nuggets.
I'm pretty sure that's why their popularity tanked. Just saying.
Let him cook.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of different things to talk about as well. Of course,
We're all talking
food
about
related.
something.
Oh, I know. What are we? Sorry, catch me up on what we're saying.
I want to know what new restaurant idea we can think of that just defeats the like typical restaurant experience. Like, you know, you have buffets, all you can eat, and then you have the sit down restaurants. Then you have fast food. What's another thing we can think of?
I want an
a speed
American
one?
buffet style restaurant where we airstrike your food directly into your mouth
So, an American hibachi.
from
Wait,
above.
Hear me out,
Oh.
hear me out. Hear me out. A fucking speed runner meal. Like, you get your meal, and you have to eat it very fast, otherwise we just kill you. Or something like that.
What about
hold on. No, my idea. I'm gonna flesh this out a little more. So you walk in. It's the building looks like a military themed base. Okay, it is a military themed base. There are guards outside the door that welcome you in. They have live ammunition. All right, this is real shit.
Okay.
You walk in, and the
Every
hostess.
bullet is a single piece of shrimp.
Now you're cooking. You're letting me cook. The hostess has a buzz cut military uniform and rushes you to your seat. They have a timer, and if you don't reach your seat, they kick you out. Every 30 minutes, they have a firing squad of people with food ammunition that barrage into the crowd of sitting guests. And like a show, you get to just eat whatever hits you or whatever you feel like eating. But of course, you have to put in orders through this control table. Now this looks like a Cold War era ICBM style board.
You're piloting the drone to your table.
And yeah, it's got a little
fellow
joystick and
Americans,
screen. And you
my fellow Americans, you
And
gotta.
it's got that cool screen where it looks like a mission out of Modern Warfare, and you're just like, oh, cool. And then like it's just one of those little 4-propeller drones that just flies to your table and drops it off.
No, it's
Imagine
got like
that.
it's
No,
got
like-
like those drones. You know, like modern American drones. Like
I'm
on the ceiling.
I'm trying to be a little bit within realism here.
No, okay, no. Here's what I'm thinking. Hear me out. So on the ceiling, there's a bunch of miniature like military drones that like fly around to not fly around literally, but you know they're attached to the ceiling, and they've got the food in these little pods. These little pods, and they drop to your table. Now, most of the food here is not going to be force sensitive, so if it hits the table's not breaking, the food's not breaking. So it's just a fun experience overall.
I just like the idea that it drops food from the ceiling. So you get like mashed potatoes and it just like shits mashed potatoes on your table.
Imagine if you're eating a meal,
Yeah,
there,
but
and then like four
I'm
Russians
the-
come in and just shoot you with like fucking vegan shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Remember,
I don't know
no
what
meat.
I don't know what restaurant you're really thinking about because like there's armed guards outside of it for whatever reason, and when you go inside of it, everyone's like killing each other for this like smorgasbord ICBM control center. I have a funny idea. It's a fucking damn it! I lost it.
Lol.
Anyway,
Good going.
so
One job,
it's
I
not.
tell you.
It's not that mashed potatoes are gonna splat on the table. It's all gonna be in these containers, like military ration containers, and you have to just
Okay.
open them up. You know what I mean?
You know, I got you.
That is
Wait,
my
do you-
industrial.
If you like, if you eat like 10 meals in a row, you get a nuke.
yeah. you
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Have y'all seen the movie The Platform?
Yes.
I'm aware of it. I don't watch it though because I do not like. I just.
you don't
I
like
don't-
what?
I don't wanna watch
Psychological questions?
it. Yeah, I don't want to think.
Yeah, it's a
I wanna
restaurant that's
watch.
just that. It's like you pay like depending on what story you're on in the restaurant, Like if you're at the top level, it's like $60, and if you're at the bottom, it's like $3. But the idea is, you put down an order for something, and the person who's at the top level gets the food first. The person who's on the second from the top gets the food second, and it's just that. But the idea is, if someone who's on an upper level than you, they can take some of your food, and then just kind of leave the rest. So whenever it gets to you, you've only spent like $3, but you potentially get like a good amount of food.
Potentially.
Me when I eat all of the food and leave nothing for the guy at the bottom.
I'm not gonna lie though, if I was on the second floor and the guy up top was able to eat all the food, I'd be pretty pissed for paying like $50 to
Well,
not
you couldn't-
eat anything.
Yeah, but
Well,
this whole system just sounds ripe for exploitation. What if I want to do takeaways?
Takeaways.
Take away.
What's the guy believe?
Put it in the trunk. You just fucking you get on the top floor, and you just take everything and put it in your trunk.
Yeah, what if I decide to do that? What if I do that?
There's some weird, some gimmick restaurants in the U.S. like the one that insults you. Why would you
Yeah.
go to those?
It's literally called Dick's.
It's called Dick's. Because
Yeah.
you see people all the time who get upset at that restaurant, and you knew what you were going to get when you walked in there. You knew they were going to be mean to you. So why would you think that they would be anything other than rude to you?
Exactly.
I would go with Max, but only with Max.
We gotta go to the Heart
Okay.
Attack Cafe first, though.
I was gonna think
God
about that
damn.
one too.
Okay,
Go
Heart
on.
Okay,
Attack
what?
Cafe, I guarantee, is just going to be overpriced for mediocre food.
And you might just fucking die.
No, that's specifically the triple bypass burger that is specifically made to be unhealthy.
Yeah.
All of their food
That's
is
the
made
one that you
be
have to sign a
unhealthy.
waiver for.
Yeah, I definitely. It's one of those
I think
things
they-
that I'm definitely gonna
Yeah.
get the one that you have to get. You have to get the biggest one.
I think they also do a thing where if you're over 300 pounds, you eat free.
Yeah, I
Damn.
think I saw that as well. I
I think
remember
it actually might be higher than that.
Nikado Avocado went there with a lady, and they both.
With a woman who was way bigger than he was, by the way.
Yeah, she ate free. I don't think he did.
Oh.
But at the end of the meal, for how many patties you didn't eat, they spank you
Oh, okay.
by
That's
like a hot
disgusting.
nurse.
Where is this place? So I know where to. What? Okay, now you have my attention.
You, when you only jokingly ate one so you can get slapped a bunch, but they're on the 14th slap and your ass is bleeding.
I know what I'm getting myself into, and I'm prepared.
Just like the imagine, oh God, because they slap you
More.
like 17 times, and they're like hard too.
More, damn it, more.
No,
Oh,
what?
never mind. It goes even worse than that. I looked up the Heart Attack Grill. Menu is generally themed around items that are exceptionally high in calories and fat. It includes single, double, triple, quadruple, quintuple, sextuple, septuple, and octuple bypass burgers, ranging from 8 to 64 ounces of beef, with the octuple bypass burger containing approximately 16,000 kcals.
Oh, buddy, you
the
got
hell?
me on that octuple burger. That's where I'm going.
All you can eat flatliner fries, cooked in pure lard, beer, and tequila, butterfat milkshakes, and soft drinks such as Mexican bottled Coca-Cola made with cane sugar. Customers can also order unfiltered cigarettes or candy cigarettes for children.
Oh my god!
What?
Customers over 350 pounds in weight eat for free. If they weigh themselves
What?
on a scale before eating.
I mean, yeah, fair.
So you have to like publicly show your weight.
You know, I
That-
bet in an environment like that, being heavier would be better. Like, you'd walk in and see
Yeah.
a guy who was like 600 pounds, and they'd be like, "Whoa! Look at that! Look at the
Oh
big
my
boy he
God.
gets to eat."
Wine is served in an IV drip bag.
Huh?
That's crazy.
Oh, here we go. One of the restaurant's promotions is a reward for customers who finish a triple or quadruple bypass burger, after which they are placed in a wheelchair and wheeled out to their vehicle by their personal nurse.
That's not much of an award.
No,
I'd
I'm
like
just.
a little bit more.
I love gimmick restaurants. Something about them is so fun. I'm gonna pull up some more. Let me look up some more gimmick restaurants real quick.
All right, so the triple bypass burger
Oh.
is 19,900 calories.
The establishment is a hospital-themed restaurant. Waitresses, nurses, waiters, doctors take orders, prescriptions from the customers, patients. Each patient dons a hospital gown and wristband before ordering. Those who do not finish the Heart Attack Grill Challenge will receive a paddling by one of the nurses with the option to buy the paddle afterwards.
Ooh,
That's pretty cool.
that is kind of cool.
Yeah, neuron activation and math over here.
Yeah. Let me
So
just
when are
get a ticket to the America.
when are all of us getting going to the Nazi restaurant?
The
Excuse
what?
me?
That's a gimmick restaurant.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Also known as the Soldatencafé.
Actually, you know what?
Oh, it closed in
Sorry.
2017. There will be no Nazi restaurant.
This is an image of the what is this? A double bypass and flatliner flatliner fries. This actually, because of how simple it is, I think that actually, I'll take back what I said. I think that might be some pretty good food. That looks like
Damn.
just humble enough to be good.
Would you guys eat at the Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, the Hell's Kitchen?
No.
Yeah.
That's also in Vegas.
I don't know. That feels like I'm gonna catch an episode where somebody's fucking up.
Just walk in, you see
No,
Gordon
no,
Ramsay
so,
just
like-
fucking killing someone for like undercooking the.
It's a
salmon by,
legit
like, 1
restaurant
degree.
now. It's not like you go there and you don't get any food like before. It's like a legitimate restaurant.
Huh. Let me.
List of restaurants in the Las Vegas Valley.
Oh, you're gonna get a billion answers.
Um,
I consider the Paula
no,
Deen
there's-
restaurant.
There's only. I want to say this looks like around 30, maybe, if even that.
Oh,
Have you guys ever been to a Paula Deen restaurant? Do y'all know
No.
who Paula Deen is?
Yeah.
Wasn't she like some southern lady who said something really racist and then got cancelled or something?
She just said the
Everything's better
N-word,
with
I think.
butter.
Yeah, she did say everything was butter, and she did say the N word. But
Damn. Okay.
her restaurant is surprisingly all right. It works kind of like a Cracker Barrel where you walk in and there's a gift shop, and then you go in and you sit down and you order, but you order for the table, so everybody gets to eat the thing that you as a group ordered. And they bring out unlimited food. So if you run out of fried chicken, they bring more fried chicken. Things like that. It's not a bad restaurant. I actually need to go again. It's pretty good actually. But her smile, every time I see Paula Deen, it's always scary. It's frightening. I don't know why.
The Gordon Ramsay Pub and Grill at Caesar's Palace.
And then we ate at me and Max had eaten at the Guy Fieri restaurant.
it's mid.
It was mid.
What are you dissing Flavortown?
It probably was because I didn't order the thing I usually get, but it's mid. And they didn't even have.
They had the worst Bloody Mary we've also had.
Yeah, I can attest. It had the worst Bloody Mary I've ever had. It wasn't.
I'm gonna look it up, but there's a place that I saw on a show before, and I don't remember the show, where they made a Bloody Mary with bacon strips and a whole fried chicken
What the fuck?
as a
This
garnish.
This one had a bacon strip in it, but the Bloody Mary itself wasn't like peppery or salty. It was just tomatoey. And I was like, you go to a good.
No, okay. Yeah, it was more like
It was like
It was-
sweet almost.
it was more like Kool-Aid, but it was like tomato flavored Kool-Aid as the base. It was so weird.
Yeah,
It's like it was like artificial tomato juice is what it tasted more like.
the best Bloody Mary I think I've ever had was probably that Big Whiskey's mocktail. That
Yeah,
was
that's-
good.
I think one of the better ones I had was Twin Peaks, which is like a knockoff Hooters. Good
What
lord.
the fuck is that?
It's a Bloody Mary.
That shit makes me want to go vegan.
What?
Just seeing that, I've given
It's a
up. I
fried
don't eat it
rotisserie
anymore.
chicken. I
Yeah,
love it.
It's a fried chicken. Like,
Yeah, no, I that's it. I'm going vegan.
That looks pretty good. What do you not eat fried chicken?
I do, but like, I'm looking at that meal right now, and I'm like, what the fuck is this abomination?
Have you never had a rotisserie chicken before?
I've had rotisserie chicken. I have had chicken
what that
before, but
is.
looking at
but like,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know,
see.
but
There's
it's-
okay. What we're getting at is there's nothing about this that is really crazy. It's just
it's literally
No,
a fucking-
okay,
what's
that is
crazy-
wrong.
It looks like a
What's
fucking plant pot.
What's crazy
What's-
is they were able to stick a entire fried chicken on top of a mason jar full of Bloody Mary.
yeah.
But that's the
And
the
all that
size
takes
of
is
it.
all that takes is a couple sticks. Otherwise, it's your standard Bloody Mary: the celery sticks, some other garnishes.
That does look pretty good though. I
That
kinda
does look
want some.
good.
No comment.
Like, it's not like they put the Bloody Mary in the chicken or vice versa. It's literally just here's a chicken with a Bloody Mary to drink.
Matt, think about it like this. Think about it, instead of the Bloody Mary mix, it was pina colada, and instead of the chicken, it was a whole pineapple.
No.
No, that wouldn't be it either. You just go straight carnivore after that.
Probably.
You know, if we're gonna send enough of these challenges at him, he'll just become a filter feeder.
Man's gonna be on the bottom of the ocean eating decomposing
Decomposing things.
whales.
No, not even that. Filter feeding's where you just
Yeah.
just fucking
It's like
breathe in, take in whatever's there.
Call me Kirby the way I be inhaling food.
Big whales and that krill hits.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a gourmet fucking 5-star meal right there, cunt.
No, I think one of the weirdest gimmick restaurants is probably Sonic.
As in the hedgehog.
No, the restaurant, the fast food chain Sonic. It's a gimmick for drive-ins. That's its whole shtick.
Is that it's
Okay.
still doing the old style drive-in that pretty much nobody uses.
Yeah, I kind of like Sonic's food, but not enough to justify me choosing to go there.
And you know the thing that's funny is they still expect you to go out there on roller skates, and it seems like they never test their employees on their ability to actually use them.
Yeah.
It's how many videos there are of people like rolling out to a car, and it's not even like, oh, they've tripped off the curb or something. They're just like basically they take like 2 rolls out of the door and eat shit, and food goes everywhere. See, okay, what you just posted, Max, that is awful.
That is
Yeah.
that is a feat of art.
More like belongs in the trash. No, it doesn't.
Eldritch Horror from Red Lobster.
Like, that's from Red Lobster.
No, this
Oh,
is.
oh, I was gonna say, I'm like the first one. There's like 4 or 5 sliders. Is that a chili dog sticking out the side?
I'm about to go fucking Bloodborne on this shit.
Oh, I found an image of one of those of the same thing you posted, Caldor. Except it's
Oh.
it's with another dude.
Say hello, Math. I'm
Hello.
I'm going through the podcast references for the video recording.
Damn, I'm being exposed.
Anyway, go on. Keep talking. I'm just showing the audience what we're looking at.
Okay.
Well,
Well, actually, wait, wasn't it you saying something?
No, it was Max.
I was just talking about Bloody Marys. I love Bloody Marys.
Yeah, I was. Oh, it was about Sonic. They just like
Oh,
roll
yeah,
out
yeah, yeah.
and they eat shit trying to use roller skates, but it's like you think you would make sure they know how to use them before you tell them to go do that with somebody's food.
Indeed.
Yeah, apparently there was a huge model for them that you had they were paid almost minimum wage because you were supposed to tip the people on the skates, and nobody knew that.
Tipping culture is very weird.
I'm not a big fan of tipping culture. I think
Yeah, just
I
pay
think
your
that-
workers.
there's a huge amount of people that will get onto you for not tipping, and they'll be like, oh, if you can't afford to tip, don't go eat. And I'm
Like, my thing
thinking,
is,
that doesn't make any sense.
like, that's not what a tip is supposed to be. A tip is supposed to be, hey, you did a fantastic job. You went up to, like, me as a customer, you went above what was necessary of you, and I enjoyed you as an employee. You did it. You know, you were conversational. You really kept up with us. You know, made sure that we had what we wanted. If you did really well, you're gonna get a tip. But if you just did exactly what you needed to do, come by, get our order, get us drinks, and then that was it, and you did nothing beyond that, then yeah, you did your job. I'm not going to give you more money for that.
Actually, hold on. One of the best Bloody Marys I remember now.
Max, what the fuck?
We're past this.
No.
Shut up.
There was, remember the Bloody Mary thing I had at that one steak restaurant we went to, Omni, in I think it was Rogers. It had like shrimp and avocado in it.
That wasn't even a cocktail.
It was a mocktail. Shut up.
It wasn't even a mocktail.
It was a
just
mocktail.
It was an appetizer.
It was a mocktail. There was no alcohol in it.
It was an appetizer. It wasn't.
It was. Shut up.
It was an appetizer.
It was. Shut up.
What are you talking about?
Ladies, you're both right.
Simp.
I'm right.
It was.
Well, the thing is,
You're wrong.
it was it both is it is a mocktail, as it is meant to be a play on the Bloody Mary without any alcohol. It is also an appetizer because drinks that are designed that way are called an aperitif.
And it was really good. It was my favorite thing.
We need to go back there at some point. That was pretty good.
It was.
Thanks for docking us, by the way. Doxing us.
Damn.
Doxing you.
I'm just joking. There's a billion Rogers. And we also don't live in Rogers. Anyway.
That's my response to this information.
Fucking bass boosted burp.
Oh, it's not bass boosted.
Sorry, I heard the bruh, and I'm thinking of all the stupid meme songs that come out that are just
Oh yeah.
horse shit, and they're so funny. I love them so much. They're so dumb.
Every time
Do
I
you guys
hear
remember,
bro,
like,
though,
when,
I think of the video of somebody with a racing simulator, and it's all the racers don't make the first turn, and they all just slam into the wall, and for every car that hits, it does the bruh. So for like a half second, you just hear bruh, bruh, bruh.
But wait, do you guys like find it funny how practically like every Minecraft YouTuber just is somehow able to sing and just makes like a fucking Minecraft parody of like whatever the latest song is?
Spider.
This has
Like that.
got to be your specialty, because I don't keep up with none of it.
I mean, I just back to like when like the Yogs cast like Captain Sparkle.
Creeper.
Fucking,
Oh, man.
I fucking
Yeah.
love that
So we
song.
back in the
It's a good
mine.
song.
You're sending me back.
yeah, like just remember how like practically in those days like every fucking Minecraft YouTuber just made parodies. And most of them were actually pretty good. Like fucking
You can
remember, like-
forward, my diamond sword,
Yeah.
sword.
like Diggy Diggy Hole as well. That actually all has been covered by a dwarven metal band.
Yeah, Windrose.
Yeah, I love those guys. They're really cool.
I like Windrose. They're pretty
Windrose
Yeah, they're
goes
awesome.
hard. They go up on
They
stage
do.
and he's in full dwarven combat armor, and it looks awesome. Like it's
Yeah, they look
fitted well. It
amazing.
looks great.
Windrose
It-
does go hard.
It makes up for the fact that they are Italian, and thus haram.
Makes them look like what?
It makes up for the fact that they are Italian, and thus haram. Inshallah.
So they're
I
Italian.
don't think being Italian is haram.
And by Allah, I don't know.
Are you saying they're
I just want-
Muslim and Italian at the
No,
same
no.
time?
No,
No,
haram is bad.
it's yeah.
Oh.
Italians
Haram
are
means it
halal.
goes against the teachings.
I don't think being Italian, especially if you're Sicilian,
That's even worse.
not for the Muslims.
I don't. I was being a little silly, so yeah.
You're silly.
Yeah. Let me be funny. Let me do my little thing in peace.
Sorry,
do
I'm
my
looking.
dancey
Right,
dance.
I'm currently looking through like strange
Yo!
fast food menu items.
Sorry, I just looked up Windrose, and like, and almost all of the images that come up for the different band members, they had like, they had like almost Renaissance era paintings made of themselves.
That's funny. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Some of these funky things. 23 bizarre fast food menu items from around the world.
Didn't Macca's used to serve beer?
Not in the U.S., I don't think.
Yeah, not in the U.S.
Damn.
Probably still in Germany or Italy.
Hmm.
Because I know
I
that
see.
Italian, like, 14-year-olds can drink, right? Not Italian. German 14-year-olds can drink.
Germans live
No,
beer
I think
anyway,
it's
so yeah.
16 or 17.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I definitely think that 21 is probably a good age to start drinking.
I disagree.
What are we talking about?
Apparently, drinking age of 21 is okay, which I disagree with because I don't know, like, but here in New Zealand, it's 18. I'm pretty sure you can like drink before if your parents buy it for you or something. Or I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a lot of countries
alcoholism.
out there that
Start them young, I say. Let them cope with the pressures of the world with alcohol. You love a bit of beer.
I just think the government should decide on what age is an adult.
Because, like, can't you own a fucking gun at 18?
You can own a rifle at 18, but you can't own a handgun until you're 21.
and then there's the fact that you can't drink at 18, can't smoke at 18, can join the military at 18 though.
I think you're allowed to drink and smoke if you're 18
can't
in the military.
No,
You can't smoke a cigarette, but you can smoke you can smoke someone else.
if you're in the military, you still have to be 21 to be able to purchase any of those.
21.
So that's
Can
what
you do
I think
something
the
for me?
problem when it comes to that age in the U.S. is that it's not uniform.
Yeah, it should be
And then, like, for
uniform.
example, how you brought up being 18 to own a rifle, but 21 to own a handgun is because the ATF is a waste of taxpayer money.
Indeed. I think they want. I think here in New Zealand they want to lower the voting age to like 16. And I'm
Yeah,
just,
I
I'm
heard
just
about that.
I'm just not prepared for that. I don't want to listen to the opinions of someone who's still in school. Young man, focus in class.
Are there any interesting colloquial foods in New Zealand that the rest of the world doesn't know about? Fast food
There's
items?
There's like I think there's like Kiwi themed burgers every now and again. Haven't really had them.
Hey!
That's a Kiwi burger reference. Hello. We've
I
been
do
a
know
fast
when
food
they're-
restaurant the whole time.
I do
Thanks
know
for
when
participating in this social experiment.
I know there's the meat pies they have at McDonald's there, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think in New Zealand we have meat pies as like I know in like America you guys do pies as like dessert, but here we have we just have them as like food, you know, steak and cheese pie, beef bacon cheese pie, that sort of thing.
Okay, hold on. I looked up something. Top 10 wacky things New Zealanders love to eat. The term Kiwana is used to describe certain items that represent New Zealand's history and cultural heritage. Pavlova, dessert that's crisp and crunchy. I don't even know what this is. It's got a bunch of fruit on it. And it looks like a big old cake. Cheese rolls. That's pretty much as specific as it gets. It's white bread rolled around cheese, and then you bake it, I guess.
Pavlova
Indeed.
is a meringue-based dessert originating in either Australia or New Zealand in the early 20th century. It was named after the Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova. Taking the form of a cake-like circular block of baked meringue, pavlova has a crisp crust and soft, light inside. The confection is usually topped with fruit and whipped cream.
Lolly cake, white bait fritters,
Oh, yep, those are pretty popular.
pawa.
Back when I used to work at New World, white bait would be very expensive because it's seasonal, and they're like the little tiny little fish-looking things. And like when we got them in, they would be gone because people want them for like the fritters, and they're actually pretty good. Like I'll tell you that much.
Pawa is the name given by the male, the
Maori.
indigenous
The
people
Maui.
Maori to a large marine snail-like gastropod. So y'all eating snails. Honey pokey ice cream. That sounds pretty cool. Afghan biscuits, which is like fuck, what is this? Wait, what? What happened? Oh, okay, there we go. Afghan biscuits, which is like walnuts and cookies. Marmite, interesting.
Ooh, yeah, a honey pokey ice cream. I wanted to look that up because that actually did really sound good. It's a flavor of ice cream consisting of plain vanilla with small solid lumps of honeycomb toffee.
That sounds pretty good.
That does not. We can make that. Logan, we can make that.
We could. And then Feijoas, which is a pineapple and mint fruit.
I think they're pronounced Feijoas.
It may be. I think I
Yeah.
thought about it in like Hispanic
Yeah,
ideas.
actually pretty good.
Feij usually makes me think fe instead
Yeah,
of
no, I'm
fej.
pretty sure it's Feijoas. That's what we call it. Yeah, Feijoas.
And then the last one is pineapple lumps.
Oh yeah, those are
Those
are
are
good.
weird.
They're basically it's like it's pineapple around chocolate or some I think like pineapple candy or something. They even come in like fish. They look like chocolate fishes sometimes. Very nice, very nice,
Huh.
very nice.
So if you live in New Zealand,
I'm surprised I hasn't brought up fairy bread, which is basically just like white bread with I don't know what you call them, little things, little candy ball things. I don't know. You like sprinkle them. It's like toppings.
Sprinkles?
Sprinkles.
Yeah, sprinkles.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, those things.
Fuck, what was another word? There's another way people refer to sprinkles, and I can't remember. It was interesting. I think it was like
Oh,
Jimmy's.
Jimmy's, I think, is one of them.
Fairy bread. Let's take
yeah, I found it. Chocolate fish
Oh yeah, those
or chalky fish.
those are pretty good things.
Chalky fish. Does chocolate and fish does not sound good together.
They're not. It's not actual fish. It's just fish shaped in
It's-
chocolate.
Yeah.
Or chocolate-shaped fish.
Oh wow,
Let's
That's
see.
like-
Let's
I'm
see.
sorry,
something
but
there. You're onto something there.
this fairy bread, that's sad.
It's something.
Like just butter, but it's just butter and sprinkles on white bread. Like not even something sugary. Not even something sugary like a cream cheese frosting or like anything. It looks like what you would have.
Homeless
I'm looking at
birthday
this
party.
picture of fairy bread. It looks like something that you would have kindergartners make on white paper. Like it looks like a project where you like rub a stick of glue around and then put glitter all over it.
Oh, hey Max.
That looks good.
I'm looking at Arkansas specific foods.
Yeah.
Number one is cheese dip.
Dude,
Apparently,
every video they have of like a 50 stage favorite food. No one has any idea what to say about Arkansas.
they're
and it's
always
like-
different.
It's always different. Like they might as well go 50 states favorite dinner food, Arkansas. Whatever the fuck they're serving at Casey's that day. What's your favorite food? Socks.
Apparently, we're also the pioneers of fried pickles.
I've heard enough. If you excuse.
Okay, I will take the W on that one. The fried pickles go really hard.
Okay, let me put some more. Apparently, we're also a huge pioneer, a huge industry of smoked meats and barbecue, which is kind of true. If you've ever been to barbecue places down here, they are so fucking good.
Yeah, but every single place, every southern place is a pioneer of barbecue.
That's true. Hold on, let me.
St. Louis, New Orleans, Memphis, Nashville, most of Texas, everywhere has pioneering of barbecue.
You know the Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's from Arkansas.
I see.
Oh,
Um,
Chipino was made in California.
Interesting.
duck gumbo. A grapette is Arkansan as well. I'm surprised that they're not putting rice on here.
Yeah, considering we grow it.
Let me.
French
I know
dip?
Huh?
French dip sandwiches. It's also California made.
Good to know.
We don't have to buy communist Chinese rice anymore.
We have homegrown
Plastic bits! Macro plastics! Cut that out.
Dun 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 dun.
No, we talked
Okay,
about this
If
yesterday.
we're gonna, however, if we are gonna talk macroplastics, I want in the next video you to make is just like Logan force feeding Max Legos. You'll take the macroplastics.
the
It is time.
macroplastics. Huh?
It is time for the macroplastics.
It is time for the macroplastics.
Yeah, we're no
Is what
longer
we need.
microdosing.
We macrodosing.
Yep.
I'm eating a straight up iron brick for the iron I need for my daily supplement.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm also eating straight up potassium.
Yep. Like right off the radioactive rod.
right off the stick.
Trace minerals, more like I won't leave a trace.
I'm eating
Iron.
calcium straight off the rock.
You mean
I
to tell me a
shit
shrimp
sulfur
fried this
bricks.
twice?
Could you imagine taking all these minerals, superheating them up into a bar, and then just like eating this bar throughout the day?
Just it's not nutrient rich. It is nutrient.
Nutrient
Gotta
rich,
get
buddy.
the
It
iron
is the
somehow.
nutrients.
Yeah. Like if like a Nature Valley bar is nutrient rich, this is nutrient Jeff Bezos.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, after this is consumed, it's not going to digest, and it's not going to be able to pass through
No, it's
any
going
of my
to come
tubes.
out literally
So
the
it's-
same thing.
Yeah, you just wash it off and eat it again.
Good fucking grief.
Ah, man.
It is
I've heard enough.
it is so dense that for every bite you take, you gain 10 pounds.
Man, this bulking regime I got is working.
This like it's not a dirty bomb. This is real dirty bulking.
This is filthy bulking. This is disgusting.
This is
bulking.
rusty bulking.
This is vile bulking. I am getting
Putrid
all of
bulking.
my protein, my carbs, and my calories from this stick of uranium-238.
I also consume diesel fuel.
Diesel maxing, bring it back.
Diesel maxing.
Bring it back.
That's why gas prices went up. They didn't want us to diesel max.
They
I
got, we got too
I just
powerful.
fucking. Fuck all that. I just photosynthesize.
Okay,
Get
while
all my
you're
power from the
jaundiced
sun.
and
No,
withering
listen.
away, we're gonna be absolute like, barrel gut
gonna be-
Arms like tree trunks,
gonna be-
gorilla maxing.
Listen, Caldor's eating straight uranium. Math is filter feeding. I'm eating a brick. What is Tal
I'm
doing?
eating normally, like a normal human being.
You fucking loser.
We're
I'll
all
drink my
sitting.
Bloody Marys and eat my fairy bread.
We're all sitting in my
Hey,
imagined
it's good.
restaurant, and I'm getting a fucking brick dropped on my head.
Just like the classic anvil. Just like clang.
And then
Comedy classic.
Math is walking around trying to squish people's leftovers into his
Yeah.
face.
Here's
just
me
like-
getting my sets of bench pressing after my
Jesus
first
Christ!
bite, my first bite of uranium.
Oh
What
my!
the fuck is that posture? He's got like fucking scoliosis or whatever the fuck it is.
No, arching your back whenever you bench is a fairly common thing.
No, it's
I know,
bad
but
for
like,
you.
there's a fucking limit. I'm not trying to get my back blown out.
His
Yeah, look how
stomach
much-
is like that. His stomach is like that fat deposit in the front of a narwhal's head.
Yeah, the junk.
Yeah.
Okay, as you say, Logan, you gonna show this to the people?
Yeah, it's showing right now.
Okay, there we go. Boink.
Bop.
That's not a novel, is it?
It's a beluga whale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Narwhals have the horns.
yeah, they don't
Yeah.
have the.
They don't have the squonk,
Yeah.
the swamp.
I love how soft it is. It just, man, why are belugas so adorable?
No, not a
Because
thought
they are.
going in that brain.
Well, yeah, because the brain is about the size of your fist and about 2 feet back from where she touches.
Believe that.
It's so funny. I love this funky little thing. They're so
It's very
cute.
cool.
No thoughts, head empty, only bullet.
Same.
Only boop.
I believe that. Yeah.
So let's recap what we have talked about today.
I'd rather forget.
Drone Strike Restaurant, mukbang,
Mukbang.
I say mukbang.
My fellow Americans, we gotta drone strike the children with food.
We're gonna drone strike food to people.
Yeah,
Bloody
it's like
Marys
it's-
are the best fucking drink on the planet. Shut up, Math.
Fuck you.
I was gonna say, then there's like the post that I made. Nuggies inbound. Strike run on table E34.
So there's like a specific menu item that's like $100, and it like the entire restaurant goes into like alarm mode. And this
DEFCON.
this actually
Tactical nuke.
this one, yeah, it's like a tactical nuke.
Tactical
We
soup.
reached DEFCON 1.
Like a
Deploy the soup.
over the PA, it announces that the world is going to end, and then everybody gets like an item all at once. So it just like the entire restaurant just is barraged in food. And the people I talked about that are sitting at the side, they just start throwing grenades of like gravy.
Indeed.
All right, I think we should start wrapping it up.
Yes, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you once again for joining us in another silly episode of Kiwi Burgers podcast, where
Be
we
sure-
have discussed food.
Be sure to check out the YouTube channel where we play games sometimes and do silly little skits. Thank you.
Yep.
And
Alright.
yeah, bye.
And if you ever
See
go to
next
work out,
time.
remember to get your daily dose of Renkins.
Dog, I'm drinking straight
Alright.
milk and rennet. I'm curdling cheese in my gut.
Jesus Christ! Alright, I'm out of here.
See ya.
See ya.